Veterans disability benefits. I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. This is going to sound kind of interesting, but hear me out. The Veterans Administration has determined I am individually unemployable based on my disability. Will that help my case? Let me throw this out there. It should. There is case law that basically stands for the premise that the standard by which you are determined to be individually unemployable is similar to Social Security. Because what the Veterans Administration has determined is that your condition is so disabling that it prevents you from performing substantial gainful activity. That's the exact same definition that Social Security relies upon. Well, at least it's very similar to. Because Social Security basically says your medical impairment or combination of impairments that prevents you from doing your past work or any other work in the national economy, which basically, for lack of better words, prevents you from performing substantial gainful activity in the past work or any other work. I say that when I say it should. Keep in mind, I've said this in the last couple of videos. I know I sound like a broken record. Listen to me carefully. Standards are different. So if there are other things in your case, like for instance, let's say that they determine that you are individually unemployable based on psych, primarily because of your post-traumatic stress disorder, but there is a prominent issue of use of drugs and alcohol through your file. The VA may not take, even though I believe they will, take much consideration with regards to the drugs and alcohol. Social Security is required to do so. So by going through your medical records, they may make a different determination because of the fact that you have drugs or alcohol in there. Now the kicker is, I always tell people, do not hang your hat on the fact that someone has made this slamming determination and think, I'm just going to take this bad boy, hop on my white horse, and ride out to the Social Security Administration, and it's going to be on and popping from that point on. It's all about the different standards. So the long story and the short answer to this really is this. A finding of individual unemployability with the VA, for all intents and purposes, should be extremely helpful for your claim for Social Security disability benefits. But still keep in mind, you bear the ongoing responsibility of proving you're disabled. You're thinking to yourself, I should prove it. If there's anything in your file that may be considered troubling or disconcerting or needs further clarification, you make sure you're prepared to address that. In the event that you have a judge that's before you that may have a little problem with that determination, because like I said before, just because you may have hit the holy grail for the VA, Social Security does not have to accept it as gospel.